Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Spider and welcome back to another video. And today I got a bit of a toy haul here, because yesterday I went to the cave. Or at least when I'm recording this video it was yesterday. When you see this it'll probably be like a few days ago. But whatever. Yesterday I went to the cave, which is a store that sells used toys, clothes, comics, video games, movies, CDs, records. Basically if it's something you can collect, they probably have it. And while I was there I picked up quite a few things. So I thought we'd open them up and take a look at some of them. Alright, so first up here, we got an Optimus Prime trailer. I think it's the Earthrise Prime trailer, if I had to guess. I actually didn't look it up before this video. But yeah, I thought, hey, what the heck, it was cheap. I think it was like, maybe like $6 or something like that. And I don't have a trailer to go with any of my Prime figures. I'm like, yeah, why not? So you got a little thing, folds up, can open up. And also notice that this thing slides out for some reason. I assume like maybe it becomes like a shield or something like that. I don't know. This thing pops up. That's kind of neat. Unfortunately, it didn't come with a roller, which I actually don't remember if the original set came with one either. But yeah, I'm a little sad by that because I like roller. I think it's a neat little dude. Anyways. Gotta flip out the stock. That's it for that. On to the next thing. And here we just got some random shield agent. Not really special going on here. I don't know what line he's from, if he's like Marvel Legends or Toy Biz or whatever, but what the heck. Again, he was like really cheap, less than $10. I'm like, why not pick him up? Get a shield agent. Although I have a sneaking suspicion, I have a hunch that his head is not right. I don't know, it's like, it almost has like a vague resemblance to The Rock, a little bit. So I'm wondering if someone took a head from like a wrestling figure and then just plopped it onto this body, because it also looks a little disproportionate to the body. So there's a hair on it. So yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Guess I'll find out later. And if it is the right head, then I'll probably just tell y'all in the review. But if it isn't the right head, and I'm right, this is actually from like another figure, I'll probably make a community post about it or something. I don't know. Because if it's not the right head, then I'm not going to review this figure because I don't have the proper head to it. Anyways, that's it for that. On to the next thing. Alright, next up here we got the PlayStation 2 Iron Man movie game, which I was quite happy to find this because I do have quite a bit of nostalgia for this. So I was happy to just looking at the game section and I was able to find this. They also had the Fantastic Four movie tie-in game, but I was able to take a look at the disc and it did have a few scratches on it. So I didn't know if it was going to be able to play, so I decided not to get it. But yeah, I did get this one because the disc for this one didn't look too bad, so it probably should play. And yeah, and I do definitely plan on playing this on the channel, if it works, that is. Yeah, but even if it doesn't, if this one doesn't work, I'm just going to buy another copy because I do want to play this game on this channel. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Next up, we got the Black Series 3.75-inch Lando, which I got this because I realized I don't really have a Lando figure in my collection. Like, I got everybody else in the group. I got Luke, Han, Leia, Chewbacca, 3PO, R2-D2. I don't have a Lando, so I got this. But I'm actually not going to be opening this right now because after I bought it, I started looking up like other Lando figures, and the vintage collection one that came out some time ago, the face sculpt looks quite a bit better and it's more articulated. So I think I'm actually going to wind up selling this one and then getting that one instead. But I thought I'd show it off here anyways. Alright, now something that I am going to be opening up is the Marvel Infinite Series Wasp. So yeah, this is a neat little thing. Ooh, that's a little too bright. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Saw this, I'm like, hey, that's kind of neat. It was a bit expensive, but I actually looked on eBay and found out that it's even more expensive on eBay. Yeah. I was able to get it for like 30 bucks. And on eBay, that's actually a good price. Don't know why a 3.75-inch figure is going for that much, but whatever. Anywho, so we're going to be opening this up. Wow, I could not speak there for a second. I'm going to be opening this up, but I'm not going to do it the way you would think. I'm going to be doing it another way that I've shown off a couple times on this channel. I'm going to show it off. Yes, basically just take a little tack, just make a little incision there. I keep calling it an incision. It's probably just a normal hole. I'm gonna stop calling it an incision, just call it a hole. This corner's kind of broken. That might interfere with things a bit, but we'll see. Oof. Almost poked myself there. Alright. Poke it on through. Now we take handy dandy X-Acto knife. You can use a normal knife if you want, but I prefer to use an X-Acto because it's more precise and it's smaller, so there's less of a chance of you cutting a finger off or something. Also, don't play with knives, kids. Anywho. So you just get it in there. And then cut down. Same on the other side. Just making the hole is just so it's easier to get the knife into the figure. Now, just want to cut down. Ooh. Come on. Plastic's a bit thicker towards the bottom, so it's not as easy to do. Come on. Okay, added another hole. Hopefully it'll make this a little easier. Alright, yep. Alright. Alright. Put that cap back on there. So don't cut anybody, and then should be able to just lift that up and pull that right out. Aha! Yeah, it takes a little bit of work, but you can just get the figure out. That is nice. Oh. That was a bit easier than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, I got teeny tiny Wasp. And then just tiny Wasp. I gotta cut some tape on this. I cut the thing off, and I guess the wings are detached. Interesting. I suppose it would make it easier to package the figure. You might want to turn down your volume for this because it's probably going to be a little loud. That part's always stressful. I'm afraid I'm gonna bend the leg or arm or something. It's not the way it's not supposed to go. You can just plug them on in. I don't think there is a right or left. Or is there? I don't know. Wait. That one's kind of tight. Yeah. Little Wasp figure. I misspoke there. Yeah. Yeah, neat. On to the next thing. And then the last thing I got, the Luke Cage Claire Temple Marvel Legends 2-pack. Wow, you really cannot see them super well because of the glare. Yeah. Saw this see that a little bit better. I'm just trying to get the figure more in focus. But yeah, I saw this, and it was only 20 bucks. I'm like, hey, 20 bucks for 2 figures? Heck yeah. Plus, I wanted a Luke Cage figure anyway, so I'm like, 2-pack, good deal. Heck yeah, let's go. So, yeah. I'll just open on this side. Why this side? I don't know, because I just picked it randomly. So you have this, you get a handy dandy knife. And this is going to be a lot easier to open than the Wasp, because it's just, cut the tape. I think that's the only piece of tape on there. So cut the tape, and if I can get a grip on this, what in the world? There. I don't know why that was so difficult. Get that flap out of there. Open that up. And just... I just knocked over something. Slide it on out. Come on. Come on. Come on. They got her little... I can't speak. Her little nurse gloves. That's funny. I like that. You get 2 of those. Then you get to, like, these claw hands, which look like something the villain from that one Bruce Lee movie wore. Which apparently Claire is supposed to have those. I do not remember her using claw hand things in that show. Goodness, it's been so long since I've watched those shows, I completely forget everything that happened in them. Anyways. Again, you might want to turn your volume down. There we go. Oops. There we go. There we got Luke Cage. Yeah, he's even got a watch. That's neat. Come on, camera. Focus. Yeah, whatever. You'll see it in the review. Ab crunch. That's cool. There we go. Alright, Claire. Your turn. There. And we got Claire. So, yeah, I think that's it. Open them up. I mean, the only thing that's left to pull out is the accessories, and that, no. I don't think you need to see me pulling those out. Yeah, I've opened everything up, and I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's basically just a longer unboxing video. It's basically what this is. And yeah, be looking forward to like reviews of this and her, and whenever I get around to playing this again, if it works. Yeah, the other stuff, I don't know if I'm gonna do reviews on it. I mean, obviously the Lando, like I said, I'm probably gonna be selling that, so review of that is probably not gonna be happening. But some Lando review in the future, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, and when I do get around to reviewing this stuff, it'll probably be linked down in the description. And if it's not there, then I probably haven't done the review yet. But I think that's everything I wanted to do in this video. Yep, that's everything I wanted to do. So, see you later. Sayonara. Bye.